LCARA Ham Radio presents a Time Machine Tuesday vintage video release.
Welcome to Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association. You can find us at LCARA.net, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. If you're enjoying the videos we're producing here at LCARA, please help our club out by hitting that subscribe button. Also, give us some feedback on our videos. Click the like button, share with anybody who may find it interesting, and be sure and hit the bell icon to make sure you get notified of the next video release. Hello folks, this is Chris, KY4CKP, and today we're coming back with another quick on the bench video here with LCARA, and just another quick couple of additions to the this older power box that I had built a few years ago that has the large sealed lead acid type battery in it, and it's always been nice and functional. That's why I bought the particular battery box. It already had some things built in. Even though, as we said last time, you could certainly build in this kind of functionality or any other functionality that you want to take the time to do. But with this one, what I wanted to do is I'm kind of refreshing it and sort of help keep it relevant for the changing times. When I first put this together for camping and those kinds of activities, I wasn't into amateur radio yet and didn't have a need for things like power poles. So that's one of the things I've added. Ordered a small little power pole breakout box. Just screwed it into the side here. Also got a cable that has ring terminals on one end and the Anderson power pole connectors on the other. Also, as we'll see, it's fused. Both the positive and negative lines are fused with 30 amp fuses, so I can take power from the battery into this distribution box and have access to some power pole capabilities now. Nice and easy. And then you could, of course, plug in to this little box, this little distribution breakout box, another fused box. I think we'll see a picture of one I have in just a minute, where each of the connectors is fused. And that way, that can be helpful if you have some low power devices, and you can have individual connectors fused for things like 5 amps, 10 amps, and that kind of stuff, and not just have everything at the 30 amps. So this is kind of showing the inside with the cable, and on the right hand side there you can see the 30 amp fuses in those weather resistant boxes there. So nice and simple addition to this power box. Gives me some kind of native power pole type capabilities there. Not real expensive, simple enough to do. You could build your own your cables. You could build your own power pole breakout box. I just bought some pre-built stuff to make it quick and easy. And so, again, just trying to add some things to the box to just help make it relevant for the kinds of things that I do today. I still go camping and that kind of stuff too, and so it can still fulfill that role nice and easy. But wanted to add some power pole capability, so it was a nice, easy way to do that. And just showing the little 12-volt adapter that we showed how to put together in an earlier video. So you can buy those little meters and just put some power poles on the end of that one, and some shrink wrap and stuff just to give it some strength and keep it from being quite so floppy and everything. And plugs it in, shows right there. The battery's got 12.6. Not sitting on a charger right now. And so, again, nice addition. Gives me some power pole capabilities, and will help me work with things out in the field whenever I decide to take this box out. Now it's got the older SLA kind of battery, so it is kind of big and heavy. I've got a little one of those fold up little hand trucks, so I can carry it around if I'm going into a park or something like that, for parks on the air or field days or anything like that. And here, just a quick little video snippet, just kind of showing I've got that breakout box that has the individually fused power pole connectors. And it goes everything from 5 amps up to 30 amps itself. And then also showing the initial, where I was just kind of thinking about putting on a phone charger. Now, of course, the 400 watt Best Tech power inverter that I had bolted to the side of this thing originally, 2 AC outlets and 4 USB connectors, 2.4 amps, so they're decently strong connectors. But what I was thinking about is I had this wireless charger that I'd kind of upgraded on my bedside to one of the ones that's angled so you can see the screen of your phone and stuff a little bit better. And so I thought, hey, while I'm paying attention to this box and kind of refreshing it and trying to make it even more useful for things that I might be doing today, why don't I go ahead and kind of mount this wireless charger so if I am out in the field doing some things, if I want or need to, I've got a nice simple way, since many modern phones are wireless charge capable, maybe even a tablet or something. But I got a nice, quick, simple way where I could charge up my phone without having to have another cable. Right? I got a cable that goes from this, down to the inverter, but I don't have to have a cable to the phone per se. And when you're in the field, if you're doing work and you're maybe wanting to look up call signs and whatever you're doing, you may kind of be using your phone off and on quite often. You may not want to have that tether of a cable because you either might want a little bit longer cable, but then that also kind of gets annoying. You're really just having a cable at all. So I just kind of hey, I've kind of got this. It's a nice charger, the RAV Power. It's a nice wireless charger. Wasn't using it as much, and just kind of thought, hey, I've got a spot where I could kind of mount that. Just some heavy duty, sort of industrial grade Velcro there. So it's not permanent. I can still move this somewhere else if I want to, but I've got it on the power box there, and now I can also my wife or anybody they can take advantage of wireless charging. Could set this down. The battery inside is rated about I think it's 68 amp hours at 12 volts. So, it's that's the one thing. It is heavy and it is kind of big, but it's a pretty big source of power. So that's pretty nice. And again, just kind of snaked a cable down to the inverter, and still have some raw USB ports on the inverter for whatever else I might do. The next thing I'm kind of thinking about is I might get one of the multi-connector sort of Medusa head USB cables where it's one cable but has different connector types. And that way, if there's people around and they have different kinds of phones, iPhones, Android, and whatever, different kinds of equipment, mini USB, micro USB, you could take care of all that. So that might be something I add to this. Again, quick and easy and $10 or so. So that's pretty much it. This is Chris, KY4CKP. Quick on the bench video for LCARA, and we'll see you folks 73.